Hey guys, it's Bobby with part 4. I am really sorry about this. Now, I forgot to mention one other thing about Shinkenger in the last part. I really want to get a hold of the toy for the Shadow phone, because it's just something it's really cool, and I don't think they're going to Americanize this series into Power Rangers. Now, anyway, with Kamen Rider Decade, for those who don't know, he's a Kamen Rider who uses cards, but in order to gain access to them, he has to travel to 9 different worlds and encounter different the main Kamen Riders of those worlds. And instead of fighting and defeating them, he's ended up befriending them. One in particular, Kamen Rider Kuuga, which in this world is a completely different guy. He's joined up with him, and in fact, they're best friends. And in the last episode I watched, Kuuga worked with him and with Decade and Den-O to take down an alligator. Imagine. And right now they're on their way to Kabuto World. In fact, that's another cool thing. When Decade befriends the riders, he ends up giving them a final form ride, which turns them into various things. Kuuga turns into the Gorum, which is basically his motorcycle's armor. Ryuki turns into his Advent Beast. Agito turns into his motorcycle in hover mode. Blade turned into a really big sword called the Blade. Vise turned into a blaster. And Kiva turned into an arrow, which was actually pretty cool. I'm trying to remember who else. Oh, well, what? Oh yeah, and Den-O turned into Momotaros. And those who don't know, he's the red Imagine who ended up merging with Den-O and allowing him access to sword form and becoming one of Den-O's best friends. And also with Kuuga and Decade, they've got a girl named Natsumi who do this thing with her thumb. She puts it in like this part of the neck and hits a pressure point, which induces laughter. But it has other uses, such as getting Imagines out of people, or trying to prove who's the imposter, which I've read online recently happened in Kabuto World with a worm mimicking Decade's true identity. And all the while, Decade takes pictures. Unfortunately, they come out really weird. That's apparently due to the worlds merging together, and he's trying to stop that. And they've also got a little thing called Kivala, which is Kivat Bat III's little sister. I'm not going to ramble on, but it's really cool, and pretty soon he's going to get a complete, very powerful form. And also he has to deal with a treasure hunting Kamen Rider called D-End, who's sort of stuck in a permanent everything's mine phase, which babies go through. But it's pretty interesting. And last month I got to see the live-action Dragon Ball movie, and I gotta say, it was actually one of the coolest movies I've ever seen. I mean, as long as you don't have high expectations, it's a really good movie. Because they had good actors. They had Chow Yun-fat as Master Roshi, Emmy Rossum from Phantom of the Opera as Bulma Briefs, which my friend Sarah was laughing at the fact that her last name is Briefs and that her kids end up being named Trunks and Bulma and Bra. They had a guy, I can't remember his name, but he played Goku and he did a very good job. And they had really good actors playing Chi-Chi and another good actress playing Mai. And actually, interesting fact about that actress who played Mai, she was Hiro Nakamura's love interest on Heroes. And the girl who played Chi-Chi is a real-world cast member. And, of course, they got Ernie Hudson from Ghostbusters playing one of Master Roshi's old teachers. And it's really, really cool. I'm definitely adding it to my DVD collection. And I officially made my friend Sarah a fan of Dragon Ball as a result of this. But yeah, it was just really incredible. The visual effects, the martial arts, all sorts. I hope they make a sequel, and in it they bring some other things from the Dragon Ball universe, like the Flying Nimbus, Chi-Chi's dad, the Ox King, and all sorts. Oh, Krillin, Goku's best friend, of course. That's another definite. But yeah, definitely a great movie. I give it a 9.25. And that should be about it for this blog. In fact, I gotta charge this camera of mine now. So, with that, I say see you later, guys. Sorry for so many blogs. And my next blog, I'll have my thoughts on X-Men Origins Wolverine. Later.